So we've got some exciting news for Zbcn network. Is it enough to bring the price up though? That is a question that we're going to answer in today's video, as well as what's going on with the charts, because I'm seeing some very interesting stuff over there. And also I want to talk about that meme coin that was created a few days ago. What is the latest with that meme coin? All of that is going to be discussed in today's video. This is one that you definitely don't want to miss. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong. Make sure you guys do your own research. Now, before I get into the video, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that is interested in that. You'll also find a link to my Patreon and some other stuff down below. But if we get into the video here and we check out the crypto bubbles, we can see that it's a red day again in the crypto market. These top 100 coins isn't making anyone any money. Like, it's a complete nightmare. Yesterday was red. Like, the last week haven't been the greatest whatsoever. And then we check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting still over $100,000. Ethereum barely went down over the last couple days, but yet these altcoins have just been getting destroyed. So it's definitely not a great sign to see. Going into the weekend, it's Thursday right now, but going into the weekend, low volume weekend, volume's already dropping off on on a lot of these coins. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what's going to happen next. But getting into Zbcn, let's talk about some very interesting news that they posted here on X. So Zbcn Network has acquired Knox, bringing native KYC, KYB, and AML directly into our infrastructure to enhance Zbcn's AI's existing real-time streaming, built to serve the evolving needs of both Web3 and traditional finance. Okay, so that's some pretty cool news here. And for those of you that is unfamiliar with Knox, if we go over here to their X account and just see what they're all about here. So they say goodbye to outdated compliance. Knox is bringing AI-powered KYC to Web3, fast, secure, and global, 220 plus jurisdictions, ZK proof identity, blockchain integrated ID nodes. And then if we check out their website here and check out some of their partnerships, you're going to actually notice a couple of really big names. So you're going to see Polygon and you're going to see Near Protocol, which is some massive names in the crypto space. So yeah, this is definitely something that's quite interesting. I'm definitely excited about this. Zbcn Network, they just continue to get more and more partnerships. And this is why I am bullish on this thing, regardless of the price action right now, because we're experiencing a short-term correction. I'm going to pull up the charts in just a second, but let's see what people are saying over here on X. So this person tweeted, so nobody's talking about how Zbcn is almost 80% sold out. With the price still under a penny, they could see a sold out inventory soon. Do you know what happens when a coin gets sold out? Well, yeah, it could definitely hit a supply shock, especially if the demand remains extremely high. If there's still hype around this coin by the time everything is in circulation, because right now it's about 79.17% in circulation, so almost going on to 80%. Once everything is in circulation, if the hype remains high, then the price could literally take off, right? We could see something like that, but there's going to be dilution all the way up into March of 2026. As you can see here, we still have a whole bunch of token unlocks that's going to happen, and it happens once every month, but it's not major unlocks. It doesn't really affect the price that drastically. As we saw in the previous unlock, the price went down a little bit leading up to the unlock, and then it just skyrocketed. Now, I'm not going to say this is going to happen every single time. Like, we have an unlock coming up in less than a couple weeks. We're going to see how things actually perform there. But yeah, you know, supply shock is definitely a possibility as long as the hype remains high. Okay, but right now Zbcn is sitting at a market cap of 371 million. The price is down 9% on the day. And what's kind of not the greatest here is the volume is really crashing, because it's down 46% in the last 24 hours. Right now, the volume is sitting at 52.78 million. If you guys watched my video yesterday, the volume was at around 99 million. 91 million yesterday, and right now it's sitting at 52 million. So that's definitely not a good thing to see. But I mean, look, let's go over to the charts, all right? So yesterday I spoke about this bearish pattern that was being formed, how it looked like it was forming this head and shoulders. You can actually see this that I drawed in, and right now, yeah, it's this head and shoulder pattern is definitely playing out. But what's funny is the pricing at 0.0047 all the way back here, right? During this run up, when we saw Zbcn touch 0.0047, everybody was celebrating. We're all happy. We're like, it broke through this previous all-time high. I think the all-time high at that point was like 0.0033 or something like that, right? Broke through it, touched 0.0047. We're all excited. But now, and when was this? When did this happen? This happened on May 24th. But now on June 5th, we touch 0.0047, and it's a completely different feeling. Now we're just like, oh man, can we just go beyond 0.0047? It's just the way that things go. You know, no one likes to see a retracement, but nothing goes up in a straight line. There has to be retracements along the way. And yeah, right now we're experiencing a cool off period on Zbcn, especially since the market looks very, very funny right now. Like I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is still over 100K. And Ethereum is going down, but slowly. And the market is like the altcoins are just getting destroyed. So what's going to happen if Bitcoin falls below 100K? I don't want to think about that one, right? But for the most part, we can kind of see that Zbcn, even though it's in this bearish pattern as far as I'm concerned, right? It did bottom out, let's see, after reaching all-time high of 0.007, bottomed out at 0.0041, bounced up, and then recently it bottomed out at 0.0044. If we can somehow hold above 0.0044, that is a very, very good sign. But if it breaks below there, then yeah, this is still in play where I said we could come down to 0.0033. But going into the weekend, we're going to see how this thing actually performs. The weekend always have a lower volume than during the week. So I'm going to be paying very close attention to Zbcn and keep you guys updated on what I see with the charts. But if you've done your own research and you know what you hold and you're looking to get more Zbcn, you have a dollar cost average strategy, then yeah, you could do a small buy at these levels. It wouldn't really matter if you know that you're going to hold this thing for the long term. But I do think that a bigger opportunity or a better opportunity might present itself. So definitely, you know, set your buy orders if you're looking to acquire Zbcn at a great discount. I would set my buy order down here at 0.0033. Okay. Now, to close things out, let's look at this meme coin here that was created about a few days ago. I showed it to you guys, and yeah, this thing, it went parabolic all the way up to a $2.33 million market cap, and it crashed all the way down to 147,000 market cap right now. So this meme coin's not looking good whatsoever. In the last 24 hours, it's down like 70%. And yeah, that's just the meme coin space. You get into these things super early if you're able to, and then you cash out before everybody else, because 9 times out of 10, the chart is going to look something like this. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.